Kid, I could use a little less cowbell and a lot more Record Journal Athletes of the Week. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may happen to be tuning in. I am Brian Carpenter, sports editor of the Meriden Record Journal, and welcome to the final Athletes of the Week show for the fall season. It's in the books, abbreviated, but complete. It's all done. We had our postseason week. We had some region champions. What do we call them, guys? Pod champions, cohort champions? I guess we just call them champions, right? Southington Soccer 14-0. They won their championship. Wilcox Tech girls soccer won theirs in the Crowd, the Capital Region Athletic League, and Cheshire Volleyball. They were also division champs. We had a number of teams get to the division finals. So all in all, it was a pretty good season. And all in all, all's well that ends well. We got through the fall season. Winter season, right now, prospects not looking as bright. We're not going to see anything till January. Hey, that's a new year, a new time, a new era. We'll see when we get there. For now, let's put a wrap on this fall season. We have our final winners. Well, they're not our final winners. We have a last slate of candidates, but our winners from last week. And I got to say, it was the all-girls week. And guys, the voting was really good. It was really, really close to the top two winners, a lot closer than some other elections I know about. Our winners were from Southington Girls Soccer, Miss Maya Robluski, and from Lyman Hall Field Hockey, Miss Grace Chappell. They went 1-2, and it was really, really close. Like it would be like an automatic recount in most states. But because we usually have a boy and a girl winner, they're both winners. They are co-winners. Grace, congratulations to you as well as to Maya. So we put that week slate in the books. We've got a week 7 kids. Guys, who are we going to start with? I think we should start, because it's actually a good final slate here. I like the ones we came up with this week. We're going to start over with the boys, because we didn't have the boys last week, so we got to get back to them. And we have 2 soccer players, and we have a cross-country runner. He's from Maloney High School. He's a kid we like. We saw him up here during the indoor track season when he was all indoor team for the RJ. And that season, as part of Maloney's school record 4x800 relay, he had a good cross-country season. He is Mr. Xavier Zayler. And here's a neat fact about Xavier. First of all, he's a good runner. He didn't come out for cross-country till fairly late in his career, but this year he was a senior captain. He had a personal best 17:53, got under 18, ran a smidge over 18 in last week's conference meet that ended the season for Maloney. He was number 2 overall, and for the entire CCC Region D, all the other schools that are in there were about 8 of them, he was ranked number 10. He was Maloney's number 2 runner behind our guy Reynaldo Torres, who was an Athlete of the Week nominee earlier, and we found out today he was All-State. Congratulations to you, Reynaldo, and congratulations to Mr. Xavier Zayler, whose name is twisting up my tongue like you wouldn't believe. And here's another thing, guys. Do you know his middle initial is Y? Remember he told us that story? Because X for Xavier, Y, and Z for Zayler. His dad came up with that, X, Y, and Z. It's kind of like Ulysses S. Grant, you know, where the S didn't stand for anything, or I think it was Harry S. Truman. Too much trivia for one kid. Right now, Xavier Zayler, suffice it to say, you are a boys nominee number 1 here in week 7. Our second and third boys nominees are also from Meriden. They are boys soccer players. We're going to go over to the other side of town. To start with Platt High School. Coach Tim Redican informed us last week he was stepping down. And man, we're going to miss Tim, are we not, guys? We certainly are. Tim was a favorite of ours. He coached soccer and he coached baseball. And he and his boys went out beating Buckley 1-0 on penalty kicks. And the kicks came down to the 10th round. And this dude, Mr. Derek Campaverde, is the one who converted his kick to give Platt the victory. And, you know, Derek's a defender, so that was his first varsity goal, his final game for himself and for his senior teammates, for Coach Tim Redican. Derek converts 10th round. We say, hey, he's in the books as boys nominee number 2 here in week 7. Congratulations, Derek. Our third and final nominee. Go down Oregon Road just a little bit to Wilcox Tech. Wilcox Tech reached its Crowd League final, and the guy for them right here, Mr. Christian Colbert. You say, who's this Christian Colbert? I know, he's only a freshman. That's why perhaps you haven't heard of him, but you're going to be hearing about him now and certainly in seasons to come. Only a freshman. He led the Indians in scoring this year, and he had goals for them in the semis And in the league championship game, Wilcox Tech was runner-up. Congratulations to Coach Clinton Tebbetts and his boys for a fine season. And congratulations to Christian for being boys nominee number 3. All right, boys, we're going to move it over to the girls now, and it's an all-soccer slate. It just happened to turn out that way because so many of our soccer teams did very well, including down the road a piece on Hope Hill, the Sheehan girls. And guys, I saw the all SEC teams that came out. And for Sheehan, they had a number of girls, the senior captains, Beth Arnold and Lexi Kareem. I believe Alicia Piscatelli also made it. And one name I was looking for, because quite frankly, whenever I'd go see Sheehan, I liked watching her the most. And she wasn't on it, but she's on our list because she belongs. She is Miss Amy Casorla. She's a midfielder, only a junior. And I'll tell you what I like about this girl is, man, she's like Morgan Hubert from Southington, always moving, always flying around at a very high rate of speed and making things happen. And, her one big forte, Sean, you've noticed this, is on corner kicks. The girl's got a great foot, and she really serves the ball up well. And there's one game that Shawnee covered against Lyman Hall. Sheehan won 4-0, and 3 of the goals came off of corner kicks. Sean, if I'm wrong, which I've been known to be from time to time, correct me if I'm wrong, but 3 of them were on corner kicks. And I'm looking forward to seeing Amy playing again next year. For now, she is girls nominee number 2 here. No, girls nominee number 1 here in week 7. I got ahead of myself because girls nominee number 2 resides in Meriden. She plays for Wilcox Tech, our second Wilcox Tech nominee of the week, and for good reason. The Indians, as we mentioned at the top of the hour, Corral League champs, they defeated Goodwin Tech 3-0 in the final, and they also defeated Prince Tech to get there in the semis 5-0. That's 8 postseason goals, and the girls scored 5 of them. 5 of them, right here, Miss Esmeralda Aguirre, 5 goals. She had 3 against Prince, 2 against Goodwin, Corral champs. Esmeralda, only a junior. She's got another year. She's been a scholar athlete. And what I like about this girl, she plays in a mariachi band. She's a musician, like for real, not like me goofing around. She actually plays really well. And I think Esmeralda, I could use some mariachi lessons. So that's something you have to look forward to while you try to solicit votes among your friends in our contest. Congratulations, you are girls nominee number 2 in week 7. And our final nominee, I'm going to confess, this girl, she resides in here. She just does. She is from Southington High School. She is Miss Shannon Litchfield. And here's why I like Shannon so much, aside from the fact that she's a real good soccer player. If you remember a year ago, she suffered a real traumatic injury late in the season against Farmington, broke her leg. It was not pleasant. She missed the final, and the Blue Knights dearly, dearly missed her. And she's back this year, and watching her play was a beautiful thing, just flying up and down the field. You never would have known she suffered such a traumatic injury. Scored 13 goals, and in the CCC Region B final, she scored 4. She just went crazy, and to be honest with you, if the Blue Knights didn't call off the Dogs in that final, they won 6-0. She probably could have scored more the way they were revved up, ready to go. Shannon, it's a pleasure seeing you come back play. I guess you would say, in a way, you are our girl. But we'll see how you do in the voting. You are girls nominee number 3 here in week 7. And guys, that is a wrap. It's been a pleasure working with Aaron and Sean again this fall and seeing you guys play. We're wistful because we're probably not going to see anything again at least until January. But hey, we got one more Athlete of the Week contest here. Please, you're seeing this. It's Wednesday. It's about 6 o'clock. Go online. Vote between now and Sunday at midnight. We'll tally them up some way, shape, or form. We will get you the winners from this final week because we really do like the week 7 list of candidates. Until then, I'm going to just wow my way on this guitar a little bit and wish you folks good luck, good health, happy holidays. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I am Brian Carpenter, sports editor of the Record Journal. Be good.